5, 6, 7, 8.
Bonjour. Nous commençons par les pliés. Seconde position, 2 demi-pliés, toujours le même port de bras. Grand plié, monter couronne, en avant, revenir, flat. Première position, 2 demi-pliés, un grand plié. En arrière, revenir, couronne. Dégager quatrième, 2 demi-pliés, un grand plié vers la barre. De l'autre côté, première, cinquième. 2 demi-pliés, un grand plié. Tout autour. Et go to the left. To the left, balance half point. Begin with second position. Allez, Martine. And remember, arms in front of you. And lift the body and breathe. 1, 2, 3.
Et bonjour, bienvenue de retour pour le troisième jour du 48e Prix de Lausanne à Montreux.
Exact. Welcome back to the third day of the Prix de Lausanne, which is in Montreux.
And this is our good morning edition. It's 8 a.m. here in Switzerland,
Yes, it
so
is.
rise and shine. And we're here watching this morning. We have a warm-up class, and this is with all of the ladies. So we have the ladies A and B, just with a warm-up class to get them ready, and they will then go on to classical coaching with Monique Ludière.
That's right. So you'll probably notice as we're watching this class that it's a little quicker. Elizabeth probably won't spend quite so much time coaching steps.
Yeah,
This is really just a class to get the girls on their legs.
exactly. Yeah, and they've had her now for several days, and usually, if she does like last year, she repeated a lot of the exercises so they were familiar with the material,
Right.
and they could just really focus on themselves.
Yeah. So you might be noticing all the girls look a little more relaxed today.
Yes.
I think they've had their classical class judged at this point in time.
Yeah,
So now they can just do the class for what its purpose actually is.
yeah, no stress with the jury watching,
Yes,
and
that's right.
and they know also who the other contestants are, so they've probably made some new friends.
Yeah. Yeah, as you're wandering backstage, you start to see them finding their little groups.
Yes, and
Who
the
are the
groups
new
are
friends?
mixing and mingling.
Yes. Everyone's sharing information.
Easy. Fine. Feel your hips. Remember, we were talking about a long port de bras, not through the. Okay. Together. Talon through the foot. Shoulder of the bar, take care. Feel your hands, feel your hands. And all around. Plier, relever, and stay. Nice balance. Okay, close. Good. Finished.
So, Jason, have you a favorite leotard in the room today?
Oh, that's a hard choice. I haven't looked at them all yet, but I think it's great that they're allowed to choose. I think it's important that
Yeah.
you really are able to make a decision. What looks good on my body? What color suits me? How do I present myself?
And it changes the way you dance, actually. I always found the sort of leotard I was wearing and how confident I felt in that color, it would bring out something different in me.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. No, and I think there's a lot of new designs and colors. You see very varied facts.
Would you say, as a director of a school, there is a style that you like to see your dancers in that shows them best for your eye as you're teaching them?
Well, actually, what we do is we encourage them to make their own choice. So we don't have a uniform.
Right.
We actually encourage them. We need to see their instrument,
Yes.
but we allow them to really actively choose. I think there's so many different body types
Right.
that you need to find a leotard that you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
I mean, it always feels so sad when you see somebody where the leotard rides up, or they're
Yes.
always fiddling with the straps.
Yes, and I find that I feel slightly uncomfortable when I'm watching a dancer who I think might look uncomfortable in their leotard.
Exactly, or they're wearing a color that is not flattering or too
Yeah.
see-through.
That's right.
No, I think we have to be very careful with the cut.
Yes.
Otherwise, you see the poor ladies always having to adjust the leotard.
That's right. And I think that the trends have certainly changed over time. Like back in my day, we wore very low-cut leotards.
Oh, I still like that.
Yeah.
It really sort of comes down and just hugs and keeps everything
Nice and
in
tight.
place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fifth position. 1 plié et 2 tendus. Derrière, plié et 2 tendus. À la seconde, plié et 2 tendus. Cheville. Cheville. Back plié, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Cheville, cheville. Glisser, tendu, 2 tendus. Glisser, tendu, 2 tendus. Glisser, tendu, 2 tendus. To the knee. To the knee. Okay? You got it. E. And regular. And 1. E. Ferme, ferme. 1. Plie and plié fifth. 1. Plie and just the foot. And foot. E. And foot. Good. 1. Plie. Brush on the floor. Don't plier the knee. 1. Cheville. Good. And now we slide. Glisser. Think of an assemblée. Good. And fix. Okay. To the left, you will try to do foot front, close back, foot front, close back, close front. And please don't begin to do TDD, TDD, TDD. Think of a pirouette. Here, I don't want to see how it's going down. Okay? You have to lie to me. Left side, E. E. Close, stay in fifth. Don't kill your fifth position. Up, front, and front show, position, photo. Stay, stay. 1, stay fifth, stay, good. Good, and front, good. And long leg. And front, good. and stay, front. Remember, we talk about for the pirouette, you are too young to turn like that. It's too open, okay? Entendu. Dégager, dégager through the foot. Dégager, dégager through the foot. À la seconde, through the foot. Cheville, close fifth, and rond de jambe. Let's do the rond de jambe tendu. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. You turn, OK? Easy. C'est un petit peu moins vite, hein, Martine. Allez, tranquille. Et.
Now, watching class Emma, I'd be curious to know, you as a dancer, what kind of classes did you really feel suited you best?
The simpler the better. I liked very simple, straightforward bars that basically just worked on placement, warming up the feet, getting me ready for the day. I really didn't like highly choreographed classes.
Okay, fair
That
enough.
I found very frustrating because I didn't want to be practicing my memory skills first thing in the day. I just wanted to be getting my body ready for all of the different styles of dancing that I had ahead of me during that day, which is exactly what Elizabeth's giving them here, in fact.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so when you're giving your morning class, what are the sorts of things that you're thinking about? Do you know, some teachers I know are really conscious of making a bar that relates to the center or blah, blah, blah.
I think in my classes, I tend to focus on very simple bar, just to make sure that people have a chance to become aware of how they're feeling, if they're on their leg, if the energy's flowing in the body. And then I like to give a class where I let them explore movement, dance. I focus a lot on the qualities of the movement, maybe not so much the hardcore technique, but letting them dance and explore and make decisions.
Yeah, sounds like a lovely class. I'd like to do that class one day.
And use the foot. And I. And plie, demi-hauteur. Good. Very good, girls. Good. On y a la seconde, enveloppe. I. 1. Good, girls. Arms in front. Long arm. And no shoulder. Close, stay in fifth. Okay. You have to have your own discipline. So when you are closing your retiré, it's here. Don't do an extra opening. Really say in when we will be on point. Okay? No fast one. Super. First position, maybe on Friday. Plié and back and 2 rond de jambe. Again and back and 2 rond de jambe. Glissé double, open à la seconde. Glissé double, back, and because we are a lot, battement, raccourci, à la seconde. We can do arabesque. Plié, front, double, plié, front, nana. Double, back, double side here, and arabesque, raccourci à la seconde. Penché en avant, cambré, exactly like we did every day. And we do the landing in arabesque. We need to do the balance half point. Allez, hey. Long leg. and glisse, I, and tour rond de jambe, and again, and tour rond de jambe, glissé double, 1 and open, 1 and back, battement, raccourci, développé à la seconde, good, and back, 1, and again, double, brush, brush, open, brush, brush, good.
So yes, we were talking earlier about how it's lovely to see all the people coming together, and it's not just at the Prix de Lausanne, these beautiful young students who are meeting one another and coming together. There are also these wonderful organizations and the partner schools and the partner companies that are all coming together and meeting, and they're getting the opportunity to discuss ideas, share ideas.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that in the planning today, there is this update of the International Alliance of Professional Dance Schools. Do you want to talk a little bit about what that is?
Sure. I think the Prix de Lausanne has really fostered a community feeling where all of the partner schools and companies, we never have the chance to see each other. So this is a great week for us to all come together and to discuss common themes.
Right.
And through the Prix, through the Assemblée Internationale in Toronto, and the Biennale in Germany, we have regular meeting points where we've built this international alliance, and we really discuss common issues.
Right.
You know, and there's been a great response from the Prix, from Youth America, to really tackle issues that we feel important, like are students going on Pointe too young in competitions? How do we deal with auditions going from schools to companies? Can we make standard audition video link formats? And it's really met with a great response. There's a lot of support, and we're, you know, how do we work together to make dance training healthier, more holistic, sharing best practices? There's a really great feeling of community which has grown through the Prix de Lausanne and these meeting points.
I think, you know, we often think that everyone's in competition with one another, but actually we're all after the same thing in the end. We want ballet and dance to be as successful and progressive as it can possibly be.
Exactly, and there's a lot of like-minded people with good intentions, and I think that's new.
Right.
That the dance training and the dance profession have become so much more transparent and cooperative.
Yeah, so it might be interesting to for our viewers, because I'm sure many viewers out there might be teachers or students themselves or parents, and they might like to know about this, the website and the audition, how to do the audition video.
Yeah, that's all online. It's the IAPDS. You can just put it in Google, and then you can see, and there's about 27 companies from the Royal Ballet to ABT. They've all agreed this is the format we would like to see when young dancers apply for an audition.
I think that's really helpful.
Yeah, so that way as a school director, you only need to make one video of each student.
Yeah, right.
The video audition now has become standard.
Yeah, fantastic. And does it give information about formats or quality?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Exactly, the format, the presentation, starting with the variations, ending with classwork. So the directors can, with one click, see exactly what they've asked to see.
And how about the camera angles? Because I think that's another thing that sometimes when you get these videos, where the camera is placed is important for the student.
Yeah, no, it's all explained.
Yeah.
Which makes all of our life a lot easier, because that's our goal.
Right.
You know, to get the students of today on stage as the dancers of tomorrow.
Yeah, fantastic.
Don't stop in fifth. Coupe à la seconde and pass through. And raccourci, stay, feel the floor, and reverse. And one, I, and one, and brush. One, I, and brush. And balance. Hands. Hold. Fix your ankle, fix your ankle. Good. Okay, when I say don't stay in the fifth position, I would say don't stop. It's really the work of, okay? You try to brush the floor, okay? Left side. And. Good. And long standing leg. Heavy arms. And easy. Close your position. Good. Super. It's funny. Don't put your elbows on dehors. It's exactly after you do à la seconde like that. Okay, in front. Okay. Ronde de jambes. 1 et 2 et 3 et 4. Développe. Rond, rond, close fifth. Dégagez. Port de bras. Montez, levez la jambe, raccourci, 5e, restez. 1 et 2 et 3 et 4. Développe. Rond, rond. Dégagez, cambrez, montez la jambe, raccourci. OK? Allez. Et. Développe. Et rond, rond, bien. Dégagez. 1. Levez la jambe. Et raccourci. Bien. Et 1. Et. Think it's ballonné. Ballonné. Développe. Rond. And lift the leg. Okay. We didn't do the stretch because we already did in the front. Left side. Think it's frappé, frappé, so it's hurt, hurt, and like a ballonné. And the A group, you remember, we did ballonné. Okay? Let's go.
So one of the things that the students at the Prix will have to do if they're a prize winner or even if they're going to the networking forum is make a decision on what school they'd like to take their scholarship at. And it seems like today we're blessed with the internet because people can do a lot more research about all the different qualities that that school has to offer.
Yeah, no, I think that's a huge advantage. With one click, you can actually see a graduating class, a performance, the teaching staff, because I really think the schools, there's so many different profiles, and I think that's so important.
Yeah, it's really something to think about quite intensely. What style of teaching do you react to best? Are you someone who likes to have the same teacher all year round, or are you someone who benefits from changing teachers every day, for example?
Exactly. I think there's many different philosophies, and they all have advantages.
Yeah.
Just like there's many different techniques where you can always learn something beneficial. And I think you do see nowadays, the dance world, people are so mobile. You see students from every country training in other countries and moving around, which I think is great if they find the right profile. And I think also by doing the Prix de Lausanne, if you choose to use the scholarship to stay in your current school, if it's a partner school, that's great because there are a lot of expenses involved.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so strongly encourage anyone who's thinking about the Prix de Lausanne to start really investigating the different schools and how they train. What's their philosophy? What's their methodology?
Yeah, I think it's very important.
Yeah.
Also for the family.
Right.
And the current teachers, if it involves traveling overseas
Yes.
or not traveling overseas. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause these are
Explore
still
options.
very young people.
Yeah.
Yay, landing. Good. Arabesque tendu. And cloche attitude. 1. Good. OK. It's not very agréable. OK. Petit battement sur le coup de pied. Double front, double side, triple front, triple side. Suivi, 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 suivi. And back double, double, triple, triple, suivi, suivi, suivi. Same flat, 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 demi-pointe. And attitude, usual attitude. And today we will not land. We will open the 2 arms, stay up and close 5th half point. Okay? Different work. Allez, on the floor, you piqué. E. And E. Triple. Suivi. And double. Double. Triple. E, E, E. And again, and on the floor. Triple and demi-pointe. In, don't open. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. An attitude. Open arms. Good, girls. And be tall, 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 tall. Good. Okay. You have to try to reach. Allez. Yes, you can develop your arm like you develop your leg. Allez, left side. E. Fix, fix, fix. Chick, chick. In. Okay. So we will try to do the grand battement all together, so you will do épaulement. Okay. So we do up and close and up and close. Retire, dégagé, retire and battement. Up, close, retire, dégagé, retire, change. No, okay. So we will not do the Retire, dégagé, stay, retire and change. No change, no change. Change the last time. Up and close, retire, dégagé, retire and battement. Up, close, retire, dégagé, back, retire and battement. Okay? Let's try all together. Is it okay for you? Okay, you adjust. E. And retire, dégagé, and retire, battement. À la seconde. Retire, no change, retire, close, back. 1, et Okay, other leg. Retire, dégage. Last time. No change, close back. Good. Keep your hips easy. Don't move the hip. Use the floor, only the leg. Okay? Left side. E. On the floor. Close. Up, down. No change. And change now. E. Cross behind. Okay, and we will do just a nice stretching, what we used to do after the rond de jambe. Penché en avant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grand plié cinquième. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the left. OK? Allez, tu prends ton temps. E. Just to breathe. And penché en avant, long back. Et grand plié cinquième. Attitude. 1, 2, 3, 4. And arm. And turn left. Good. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 knees out. Good. Long arm. Attitude. Hop. Good. Hip. Okay. Bar is finished. Thank you. Can we have some help for the bar? You just relax, you drink a little, and we don't put point shoes now.
And they've just completed the bar, so they're going to have a little water drink and then put their point shoes on.
Yes.
And I just wanted to say, I think also for Elizabeth to teach, it's not easy.
Right.
You know, when you're teaching a class in front of a jury, because there's so many different styles, but what I've noticed she often does in her class, she actually gives them lots of time to balance on flat rather than being on releve, just having them let go of the bar and feel the floor.
Yeah, that's really good for
lot of-
proprioception, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, no, a lot of moments of just feeling the floor, breathing, just being on your leg, rather than doing it on releve. No, some new ideas that I've noticed in her classes that she keeps. No,
And it's
very
lovely for
helpful.
all the teachers present. Everyone can be taking little
Yeah.
soupçons
Yeah, no,
from
we're
these
learning.
classes, little ideas of what
Yeah.
they can incorporate into their own classes.
Yeah, no, and not easy when you're dealing with this situation with
Right.
candidates who are nervous from all over the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Et juste un petit rappel, si vous êtes dans le coin, il y a la possibilité de venir ici et voir live le Prix de Lausanne
Voilà.
du balcon,
Du balcon dans
la scène.
de la scène ou ici dans le studio 1.
Studio 1.
Et je crois que ça coûte que 10 francs suisses pour la journée.
C'est rien pour toute la journée.
Venez les voir en live.
Oui.
Ta, 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 ta. Temps lié here, close. Ta, 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 ta. You see, my feet are turning that way. Here and close. Ta, yam, pam, pam, and front. You got it? Yam, pam, 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 pam. Ta, yam, pam, ta, yam. Ta, yam. Yes. Okay? So let's try A group first and B group after.
And actually, as you've noticed, I thought they would put their point shoes on, But Elizabeth decided, no, this is a warm-up class. They've got a long day with lots of point work ahead. She decided to keep them in flat.
Yeah, that's really smart for all they have ahead of them with their variations on stage.
Exactly, and the first day of coaching with Monique Loudière.
That's right. And they've done a lot of point work up to this point, so probably their feet are feeling the need,
Happy.
the need for a little rest.
3, 4. Temps lié, 1. Un long arabesque. I. 1, 2, 3. Close fifth. Temps lié, good. And long legs, soft. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And temps lié. En avant, long leg. 1, 2. And come to me. And long leg. Don't stop. Okay. Second group. Use the whole stage. 3 line. Remember the 3 line we did? Okay. E. 1. E. Okay, thank you. Dégagez à terre. Dégage, 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 détourner. So same leg. Front, side, back, détourner. Front, back, side no change, and a glissade. Ta-ta-yam, pam, pam, pa-yam, détourner. Ta-ta-dam, ta-tam, no change, glissade. To the back, ta-ta-dam, pam, pam, ta-yam, détourner. Back, front, no change, glissade. It's always the leg who is doing the dégagé, okay? So, we still try with 2 groups. The line who was in front, go back. And fine, you know, with my babies, I say, put your arms à la seconde and find to be online. Okay, use, okay, everybody has place, and let's go. E. 1, 2, et 1, I, and front, and back, and glissade. Glissade is not jumping. 1, I, 1, and back. 1, 2. Don't speed. 1, 2. Okay, no change, détourner, change the leg, and glissade. Okay? And no, we work a lot on the glissé at the bar, in center. So I want to see glissade when you just hop.
So you will notice that Elizabeth Platel is now talking about not jumping the glissade. How do you teach your glissade?
Oh, I think glissade is one of the trickiest steps to find the coordination. I think when I teach glissade, I tend to focus on having the lifting your pelvis,
Right.
not opening your legs so wide, but giving that feeling of showing the position in the air with both legs stretched. So my glissades do jump. Sorry, Elizabeth. But it's interesting to hear. She was very specific that it doesn't jump.
Yeah, and maybe it's more that sense of lift rather than spring.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, a feeling of, well, the French, to glide, to slide. It doesn't
Exactly.
actually have an innate sense of jumping. It's more about sliding.
Right, so capturing that image in the air of softly shifting from one to the other.
Exactly. And as you can hear Martine Doré,
Right.
how can you hear the music of Concerto Barocco and not have the image?
Absolutely.
It just dances in your head.
Yeah.
But perfect for this exercise.
That's right, and we're so lucky at the Prix to have such great pianists.
Yeah, Martine and Pavel and Robert, they're all amazing musicians.
Et 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. On the floor, lift the leg, temps de cuisse, passer, piqué détourné, un équilibre. 1, demi-plié 2, pointé 3 et 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Glisse, fouettez on the floor. Lift the leg, close fifth, lever, passer, piquer à la seconde, détourner, and équilibre. Can we mark with music? The first développé is on a plié, like we did at the bar. The second is tendu, because à la seconde it's not nice. And you do the port de bras. Now you go here. You lift the leg, temps de cuisse, you change. You see how I change my body? Here, passer, piquer à la seconde, détourner. On peut faire, Martine? And 1, 2, 3, close fifth. 1, 2 et 3. 1, 2 et 3. 4 et 5. 6. You got? Okay. Let's try 3 groups. So let's try 16 girls. 16. Okay, let's do the 3 line. 6, 6, and the rest. 6 girls in front. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Emma, personal question here.
Yes.
What was your favorite step or exercise in ballet class?
Yeah, well, we are seeing currently what often was my favorite, which is the adage. It is so beautifully lyrical, and I was one of those dancers that didn't struggle with slow endurance in the muscles.
Ah, okay.
So for me, this was just pure indulgent pleasure.
Nice.
Yes. So yeah, watching this, I still kind of remember that sensation I used to have of just, yeah, relishing every note of music.
Okay, very good.
How about you?
My favorite step was one I almost never got to do, and that's gargouillade.
Wow, I don't think I've ever achieved a gargouillade.
Oh, I love gargouillade. And I think the most exquisite gargouillades that I've ever seen to this day are Margaret Tracy. Watch Stars and Stripes, Margaret Tracy, Damien Votes on YouTube. She has, no one's matched her gargouillades.
How often do we see a gargouillade today?
Well, actually, they've made a comeback. Bill uses them a lot.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, no, they've made a comeback.
Great. Does Ratmansky use them?
Not sure. We'll have to ask.
Yeah, we'll have to find out about that. But that's an interesting point, that there are some steps in ballet which are a little bit becoming obsolete, aren't they?
Yeah, and then sometimes they come back, or you've forgotten them, or they're done differently.
And I think with people like Ratmansky, we are seeing a renaissance of some of the older steps that we lost for a little while. It's quite beautiful to see these things coming back into the vocabulary.
Yeah.
Show me the position. Okay, you see, as soon as you try to do the balance like that, it's trouble. We are on flat stage. Yes, especially for a balance. Last group. And go back, there is place. Okay, try to do some lines. Let's go, E. Good. And long. Low shoulder, easy shoulder. Okay. Pirouette, we will do 4 groups. 2 groups A, 12 and 12. 2 groups B, 12 and 11. Lucky they are. We do pas de basque, détourné, rond de jambe, 4e. Double pirouette, finish fourth, pointé, 5e. Dégagé, 4e, double tour, finish 5th. Temps lié, 4e, double tour, finish 5th. Pas de basque, détourné, rond plié, 4e, double pirouette, finish 4e, non, 5th. Dégagé, 4e, double tour en dedans, and temps lié. OK? On peut marquer avec la musique? Pas de basque, détourne, plié rond, 4e, double pirouette, finish force, pointé, 5e, dégagé, 4e, double tour en dedans, 5th, temps lié, 4e and double tour. Okay, first group, 12 girls, 2 lines, 6 in front. I think you can do a real line. There is not a diagonal. 12 girls. Un, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. OK. OK. Double tour. 5th position. Temps lié. And to the left. Use your legs. En dedans. Temps lié. OK. Merci. Second group, 12, the rest of E group. A group, E. The 100. Yes, some should be in the first group, okay? Can you go a little back? Yes. Yes, we do like 3 lines. Okay? 1. Pointé, dégagé. 1, I. Okay, remember that pirouette is up, 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 not up, down, down. You are not opening a bottle of wine. Up, up, up. Cross your foot. Cross the foot. Glue the foot. You were doing battu. Glue the foot, glue the foot, glue more. Glue, glue, glue. Thank you. 500 euros. Okay, B group. 12 girls. 12, it's 6 and 6. OK? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes? Maybe, OK, so it's 11 and the other group will be 12. OK, let's go. E and E. Détourne. E. Good. Head, eyes facing. Look at me. Active the head. Active. Good. 1. Détourne. 1. Et. Up. Up. Up, up. Open eyes. Okay, remember what I told you at the bar. You do front here, front, and I don't want to see how you go back. So keep the foot in front, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Yes, the thing we were talking about, landing, and then you go here. So before you land, you are still the foot in front, still the foot in front. Yes, that's it. Because after you are doing that. Okay, I still have one more group. E. And soft shoulders. Let's do 3 lines if you need. Okay. It's a big summer program. E.
So remember, viewers, that there is an audience voting prize, is that right?
Yep.
Online?
Mm-hmm.
And so you want to be noticing the candidates that you'd like to vote for.
Yeah.
Start putting little notes in a notebook.
Exactly. And I think it's always so interesting to see. Sometimes they look completely different
Right.
when you see them on stage.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, where did this person come from? And then you see them in contemporary, you see them in classical.
Yeah.
And I think it's great because by that point in the week, the jury's really gotten to know how they work. Are they curious? Did they apply the corrections? Have they improved?
Right. So you might like to try making those sorts of notes for yourselves
Exactly.
and see how difficult it is for the jury itself.
Oh, it's not an easy job.
Not at all.
Échappée, 5e, changement, changement. Échappée, 5e, changement, changement. Échappée, 4e, à la seconde. 4e, tatam. Ah, merde. Ta, changement, changement. OK. À la seconde, 2 changements. À la seconde, 2 changements. Une 4e. I really want to see you here. Close 5th. And from that, you here. And 2 changements. OK? Let's do A group, then B group. So A, it's with a 1. OK? 3 lines. Remember the 3 lines of the bowing we did yesterday? And share the line. And share the line. Yes. Breathe, have... No, back. Allez, let's go. E. À la seconde. 4e. Seconde. 4e. Tout changement. Okay, it's a jumping popcorn. You are not landing. You are not presenting me the knee. Yes! And you relax your demi-plié. Okay, so B group, don't be popcorn. 3 lines. We worked on it yesterday. And you are a little older, so you should be better. E. Can I see 5th position? 5th. 5th. Okay, you put that in your bathroom, 5th position, 5th position, okay? Every morning you wash your tooth, 5th position. Okay, assemblée. 6 cheville, assemblée, 6 cheville, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. 6 cheville, assemblée, 6 cheville, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, same way, assemblée. 6 cheville, assemblée, 6 cheville, assemblée from that leg. Glissade, assemblée, and glissade, assemblée. It's always going in the same way. Back, à la seconde. Glissade, take care, it's not step, step, coupé. It's a glissade, assemblée, and glissade, assemblée. So we mark with music to clean the head. And with a little diagonal. You, here, and with a little diagonal. And back. À la seconde. Nice port de bras. Okay? Mark, use to mark with your arms. As soon as you understand your arms, your legs will be more easy. Okay, are we very professional and we try to do groups and groups and groups? Okay, like do 8 girls, 8 girls, and 8 girls, okay? And when it will be finished, we will see. 8 girls. Okay, E. Soft landing, soft landing, soft landing. Okay, second group. Much more landing, work on the landing. Okay, E. Show me 5th position, good, 5th. Relax the demi-plié, landing, don't speed. Don't speed. Pas trop vite, Martine. Garde ton calme. Okay, don't make her going faster. You know, she's looking at you, so as soon as you don't do plié, she's like, okay, next group. Si. Allez, et. Soft, soft, plie, plie. Good girls, plie. Much better, girls. Good girls, much better, okay? And you save your tendon. We can have another group. We can have another group. Okay. Just to have also some rest. A. I think it's the last group now. How many? Not so bad. Okay, we can do it. Share the lines, share the line, share. So the first line is okay. Back line has to go up. Okay. A. Relax, relax, relax. Plie, use. Long leg, long glissade. Long glissade. OK, super. Batterie. Yes, we have to do. Jeter, t'enlever, jeter, balloter, balloter à la seconde, assembler entre chaque 4. That's it. One jeter, one t'enlever, one jeter. Now it's balloter like Gisèle. Balloter front, balloter back. But we do a balloter à la seconde, assembler, un chaque 4. Ta ta tam pam pam pa pa pam pa 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 pam pa 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 pam 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 pa pa pam 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 pa pa pam 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 pa 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 pa. It's to have a soft knee. OK? On marque avec la musique, s'il te plaît. Four times. Okay? Same groups. It's a peasant ballet. Okay? Folk dance. E. But stretch feet. And E.
And we're here for the viewers just joining us.
Yes.
This is the warm-up class. So we have all of the ladies, just a chance to get them warm and ready. So
Right.
they're not doing center on point. And it's been interesting to watch Elizabeth in all of the jumps so far. Her focus has been only on the landings, the pliés, how they taking the floor. She's not mentioned at all, jump, 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 or get
Right.
up. She actually said, you look like popcorn.
Right.
She said, get down, get into
Yeah.
the floor.
And that's great because I think with nerves, we tend to get more and more up.
Yeah.
And what she's encouraging them is to develop their calf muscle and the eccentric movement
Exactly.
of the plie, which is really going to develop strength and help them avoid any ankle injuries,
Yeah.
especially in a competition week when
It's
you know,
intense.
it's really intense
Yeah.
and anything can go wrong.
Yeah. And I like that she said to them, girls, it's a folk dance. Get
Right.
down into the ground,
Yeah,
but with pointed feet.
yeah, absolutely. Always with pointed feet.
OK, spread, spread. Allez, E. Cross your entre chaque 4. Don't speed. Live and relax. No. Tata yam, print each step. Tata tam, pa pa pam. Finish. You know, you have to finish everything. And after, you have to enjoy it. Next group. E. Don't speed. Good. Okay. Still one more group. Okay, who wants to do it again? Just for fun. Okay? Allez, let's go, last group. Really do the entre-chacat from the two legs and from the top. Okay, remember, we were working on the deep beat. You just have to do entre-chacat from the top of the leg. Okay, so big jumps. 6 arabesque, 6 quatrième, 6 à la seconde, détourné. Contre-temps, passé assemblé, contre-temps, passé assemblé. Préparation profile. Chasser, jeter en tournant. contretemps, fouetté arabesque, chassé back, temps levé, and leave the stage. Okay? So not too much in the corner. So it's tita yam, pam pa yam, pam pa yam, pam pa yam. Fly, yam, pam. Profile. Chassé, jeté, temps levé. 1. Fouetté, chassé back, and change. We mark with music. What is difficult is after the entrelacé, to lift the leg to do the contretemps fouetté. Okay? Use your 2 legs. Jumping, jumping, jumping. That is heavy, but it's good for your legs. Okay? E. And 1. 1. Couronne assemblée. 1. 1. And you run. That we can have groups and groups and groups. Let's try 5 girls. So you are all this side. And after you join your friends here. Okay? I don't care about the numbers. You can mix A and B group. 5 girls. 5. And go fast. Yes? I think you can go. Okay, let's go. 2 legs. E. And now travel. Temps levé. And chassé. Temps levé. Good. And E. E. 5th. And push. Fly. Profile. Chassé. I ask a chassé. And chassé. 1. A. 1. And push. Don't be too much in the corner. Go down and push. 2 legs. And go. Push. Assemblée means together. Wait, wait, wait. E. 1. I want to see arabesque and cross front. It's not à la sebesque. Go down. Push. And now travel. Push. Push. Profile. Not à la seconde, I want to see arabesque. Remember the direction of your hips. 4 and 3. Last group, 4 and 3. Lucky you are. Yes, together, join the feet. Okay, we have time to do it to the left. I really want, it's just because you are a student. In class, for me, I like to have a chassé à la seconde, jeté. Nothing is wrong, except for you, it's making you working on that thing. It's so important. Okay, let's go. To the left, and then you put your point shoes. Fast. 5 girls. Not so much in the corner. Not so much in the corner. Go down and go fast. And after you will run in front here to put your point shoes. Go. E. And. E. Landing in arabesque. And run. And pass.
And in this group here, we have number 301, who is our only South African candidate, but she's got a really nice jump.
Yeah. Yeah, Miss South Africa can jump.
Yeah, no, she just took off there. Really
Beautiful.
nice. Yeah. No, it's funny how different dancers pop out in different, some
Absolutely.
stand out in adagio and
Yep.
some by the jumps. So no, really nice jump.
And also, it's such a relief for them to have their point shoes off,
Exactly. Yeah. No, just
so
a
that they
chance.
can feel the floor.
Yeah, yeah. And actually, she's asked them to put their point shoes on now.
Right.
So I guess just to get a little point shoe warm-up going on to prepare them for the day. So
And some of them will be doing more jumpy solos, some of them will be doing more point-centered solos.
exactly.
Use your plié. Plie. And push. Push. Landing. Not too much in the corner. And push. Go. Push. Use the landing we work on. And and push, push. Bring the whole body with you. Okay, super. You can run in front. There is no more. Run in front. Allez, point shoot.
So the dancers have just left the studio to put their point shoes on.
Exactly. So she will be giving them a little point work warm-up just to make sure they're ready for the day ahead.
Yeah,
No, and I think also in the last group we saw there, candidate, was it 317?
317.
No, lovely presence.
Yeah.
She just looked like she was enjoying the class and very natural.
And she wore a beautiful, beautiful leotard.
Yep, no, very nice, just very easy. You just felt like a joy.
Yeah.
Like she really was enjoying what she was
Yeah.
doing. So nice to see.
So it's lovely even for us as we've been watching the girls now for 3 days.
Yeah.
Different ones each day we see, don't we?
Yeah, and you find yourself rooting for like, oh,
Yeah.
come on, come on.
Yeah.
You know what they can do by now.
Exactly.
Or you have an idea.
Yeah. So we'll also get more nervous now, won't we? As
yes,
we watch.
unfortunately. Yeah, I get way more nervous watching
Yeah.
than when you're actually doing it as a dancer,
That's
because then you're
right.
in control. When you're watching, you can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can send your vibes and your support, but you can't do anything. It's in their hands.
I can't imagine what it is for a parent.
Good luck, all parents.
Actually, I have one story. My father came to see me perform in Paris once, and because he noticed that I was so nervous to do this particular role, he couldn't watch. He stayed home.
Oh, okay. Well, that was his choice.
That was his choice. And of course, nothing went wrong. It was fine.
Oh no. Oh no. Well,
Yeah.
crossing our fingers, toy, toy, toy to everybody and all the parents and family members and
Yeah.
teachers out there watching.
Yeah, take lots of deep breaths.
Yes, and
Try and enjoy it because this is such a once in a lifetime experience.
Exactly.
Échappé, échappé, plié, relevé. Une glissade, 5e, pas de bourré. So today we do the retiré. Échappé, échappé et plié à la seconde. Une glissade, plié, pas de bourré. Échappé, échappé et plié à la seconde. Glissade, glissade, pas de bourrée, pas de bourrée. Et échappé, et plié à la seconde, glissade. Glissade, pas de bourrée, pas de bourrée. So it's not a pas de bourrée. I like to say it's a pas de bout. There is no ré. Okay? We mark with music. From the foot front. Coupe. Pique, pique, et. And in. Plie and I. And stay. Plie, pique, pique, pique. Ta ta yam, pam pam pam. Ta yam, pam pam pam. Pam pam pam. Pam pam pam. Pam pam pam.
So, you know, you might hear some of these point shoes a little, some of them might sound a little hard, but what the girls have to negotiate is that they might only have 2 pairs of point shoes here, perhaps, 1 or 2 pairs. And you want them to be the perfect softness for the variation that you're going to be performing on Friday. So you have to time.
Exactly. You really have to plan and sew and break them in and prepare them. And
That's right.
yeah. No, and it's a great difference if you know you're dancing Aurora or Grand Pas Classique or something. It's a totally different.
Right, and they might not have, you know, they might not have known quite how much point work they were doing this week. So these are all things that they've had to take into consideration.
Exactly.
Stay. Plie. Chic, chic, et. And I plie, and I plie. Ta ta yam. Okay, it's really a question of putting the weight of the body. You just, yes, because in our school we do it also on point. You know, in Suite en Blanc, it's on point. So, yes, but the body is opposite. Ta ta ya, ta 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 ta. Yes, that's it. It's fun. You see? Second group. And I would love to see when we do the 2 glissades. It's very difficult. Glissade fifth, glissade coupé. When we do the 2 fast glissades. Okay, it's not a coupé. Second group, I.
No, it's interesting talking about point shoes. One year we had Lauren Cuthbertson from the Royal Ballet, and that was one of the questions from the journalists to Lauren. She'd asked her about her point shoes, and Lauren had said she'd always worn a certain brand of point shoes, which broke in quite easily, and she would have to constantly prepare new shoes. And she said she tried one of these new brands, and she put them on, and she said it was amazing. She couldn't get down.
Right.
She could spin like a top.
Right.
And then she said after wearing them for a few weeks, they danced Chroma from Wayne McGregor, which we're seeing, and she had to stop. She had cramps in her entire lower leg because she realized the shoes had been doing all the work for her, and she'd lost a lot of the muscle. So it's such a fine balance between strength and support and not being able to rely.
Definitely.
So it's a
And every body type suits a different sort of shoe.
Yep.
To do with your muscle strength.
Yeah, and there's many new types of shoes, and yeah.
And the shape of your foot, all of these things you have to take into consideration.
Yeah.
Cheeky cheek. It's coming. Okay, I have nothing against this sort of pas de bourrée. It's just a question of rhythm. This pas de bourrée, when you do the little retiré, it's up. Our pas de bourrée is down. And both are right, both. So you have to get used to do everything, what you learn and what is new, okay? Temps de pointe, coupé ballonné, coupé ballonné, coupé ballonné, coupé, pas de bourrée, 4e, double, pirouette. Temps de pointe, pas de bourrée, retiré, double pirouette en dedans. What do you want to do now? Chanlier. Ok. Tita, 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 tita. Ah, Martine, j'arrive. Ta ta tita 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 ta tita 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 ta tita tita ta tita tita ta. Let's do it only back. And 1 et 2 et 3 et 4 et... Oh, we are still with the right foot. OK. No, it's OK? It's OK. OK. On marque avec la musique. They are better than me. It's too early for me.
So the warm-up class with Elizabeth is slowly drawing to a close. There's another 5 minutes, so I assume she'll probably just do this exercise. And then we will actually be getting ready to go downstairs. Studio 2.
Studio 2 for the Boys B.
Boys B Contemporary.
Class in front of the jury. So this is when they're actually getting their notes from the jury.
Exactly. And it's funny because I think every year it's a question from the jury members. How do we mark contemporary?
Right.
What is contemporary? Because it's such a vast field.
Yeah.
Often for the jury, they're quite nervous about how are they going to grade them. But usually, after they've seen them in contemporary, they say, wow, it was so revealing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And we will be speaking to Nadia Deferme.
Exactly.
So maybe we can pose this question to Nadia, who's on the jury.
Exactly. Good idea. We'll go and drill Nadia.
Yes.
Okay. Then we'll see you in half an hour.
And step back. I, 1. Cheeky cheek, et. Good. Under. Good. Yes. Used to finish. Double toe. Print. Remember. Landing. Okay, second group. Okay. You can use the end of the studio. Allez. I. 1. Under. Back. 1, I, 1, I, 1, I, 1. Pas trop vite, hein, Martine. Martine, va pas trop vite. Ok, Martine. Restons sobres. Troisième groupe, third group. Have fun. Open. Open. Okay, you are two. Okay. How many are still on? Okay, maybe 2 more girls. Yes. Back. Go back. 1 or 10. Next group. Okay, that's it. I. Pick. Stay. 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 Under. Okay, last group. I think it's last group. You remember when we did the frappé at the bar? I really want to stop the leg. Stop the leg. It's like champagne. Okay? Let's go. Et. And pick. I. Under. Wait. Stay. 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 Et. Okay. So we still have like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Let's do A group, then B group. I want to do piqué arabesque, passer, passer, piqué arabesque, plier, détourner, flat, pencher en avant, tin, tin. And piqué, passer, poser, piquer, plier, détourner, pencher, ta, tam, pam, pam. Okay? So let's try line, 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 line. So after you run to the side, okay? So like, let's do a group of 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 12, okay? 4 groups, okay? 4 groups. So, 12 girls. You remember the group we did in the competition? 12 girls of A group. Then, for the second time, the 12 other girls are preparing when it's the second 8, okay? So, you understand? It's just to finish. Piquer, passer and piquer, plier, détourner, pencher, pencher, pencher. Piquer, passer and piquer, plier, détourner, pencher, pencher. OK? Allez, go. I. Second group, be ready. 1. Pencher. And go out. And. Good. Pencher. Good. And. Pass on the floor. Pass with rond de jambe we did at the bar. Good. And run. Walk. Long back. And pass on the floor with the rond de jambe. Okay, and okay. Allez, all together we do the reverence, but we will face the audience. Haha. Désolée, Martine. Okay, line, 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 line. You do the reverence, you use the whole studio. You know it, I will not show it to you. It's the one of my teacher, okay? I. And 1, 2, and 3, good. And 1, 2, and open, open, good. And 1, open, and good. And back, coupé rond de jambe. Merci beaucoup. And finish 5th. Merci beaucoup. Okay. Okay, that's it. It's okay for your legs? You are okay? It's good also for the warming up before the competition for Friday? Same bar? Okay. Merci, Martine. Merci beaucoup.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, step 2. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yes, Paul. Well, that was much better. I think, actually, that was the main correction. Just make 2, and then you're already in then you have the rhythm, 5, 6, yeah? And don't step back like a new pony. That's your weight on your heels.
Right, well, here we are, back
Exactly.
again in Studio 2 this time.
Exactly.
And the jury is present because we're watching the boys B contemporary class, and that's being assessed.
Exactly. So I think it's nice. The class has already been underway for a little bit, and they're having a chance to really present what they've been working on over the past 3 days.
Right, so they actually had their first, let's call it variation or enchaînement that he gave them, and they've done their second one. I think we're on their third at this point, and he's connected them. So we're looking at how they've put those phrases together.
Exactly. And also how they've really been able to embody the movement.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, they're in front of the jury now, so the energy's even higher than when we first saw them 2 days ago in the studio.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it was 2 days ago, you could tell there were nerves, and for a lot of them, it was a very new vocabulary.
Right.
But I think now that the jury's seeing them on day 3, they've had a chance to really digest the material.
Right, and what we get to look at is, with that level of energy and that desire to impress, whether
Yeah.
they can also find light and shade in this. So that it's
Exactly.
about not just impressing on every single movement, but that they understand that this is interpretation.
Yeah. No, and sometimes I find by day 3, they've broken the ice. But I also find sometimes, especially in this kind of movement, when you're a little bit tired, it can actually facilitate getting more grounded and letting things go. And sometimes when you're very nervous or full of energy, it stays very up.
Yes, and the only danger is losing cleanliness.
Exactly.
And I think something that we're watching Armando work, this is, again, Armando Braswell, the contemporary coach or contemporary teacher for the Prix de Lausanne this year. What we're watching him ask for are moments of abandon and then moments of great cleanliness.
Exactly. No, and they have, once again, the fantastic support of Paul Pavey. You'll hear with his self-orchestra.
Yeah.
Always.
And not just the instruments, but his voice as well.
Yeah. No, always providing new ideas, new impulses. So I'm curious to see how they're looking now, 3
Yeah.
days on.
That's a circle. This is a circle that comes from nowhere, yeah? This has to cross your body. Your tilt should be up in the air as much as you can. Yes, up in the air. Guys, and your tilts are not gonna get higher if you settle for your tilt now. You're too young to settle for your tilt. Some of you are like, this is my tilt. I'm like, no. Not yet. You're not maxed out yet. You guys gotta still keep trying to get your leg up, yeah? A little bit. Because I see some of you just like, try for like 5 more years still, okay? And then we can like start to put it down. So just try, like, you might like, I'm still trying, yeah? So push a little more. Cut, run back, this was excellent. Your face was really good. And then here. Now don't just jump out of the boat. I gave steps, E, ah, ooh, A. Yeah, don't just be like, at the end. Can I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Oh, that's like the first step. 1, yeah? Yep, come on. I want to do more, Armando. Can you give me 2 more counts? Can you give, yes, 4 or 6. Now I want your back. Yeah? Can we do 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump, 6. No, that was still late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, kick, 2. Yes. You know the counts. We'll slow it down a little bit, but not that much, yeah? You have any questions? No, you look good, come on, you look good. Let's dance, no? Come on, first group. Yes. Yes, of course, for this group, yes? Yes, let's go 4, 4, 4, 5. So the first 4. Where you going? Where you going? Step forward. Step back. Yeah, I want you to have space. What's the tempo? Yeah. 5, 6, 7, and a 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump 5, 6, reach 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Kick 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 8. All right. 7 and a 8 and a 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 and a 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Nice. 1, 4. Yes, 4, 7, 8, 1. Up. 5. Go away. Up. Go.
Right, and in the group we just watched, we were watching number 406, Marco Maschiari, who's an Italian boy from the Academy Princess Grace.
In Monaco, no beautiful natural mover.
Yes.
Great range of movement,
Right.
plastic, and you feel a nice sensitivity.
Yeah, and I believe he was chosen from the summer school here in... Oh, he was not chosen from the summer school.
No, not from the summer school, but he did the partner school project last year.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yes,
so-
right.
Yeah.
So that's another beautiful opportunity that students get from around the world
Exactly.
of coming to the Prix and working firsthand with a choreographer. But I believe this is the last year we're doing it.
Yes, and they're going to be announcing today in the afternoon a whole new project for the Prix de Lausanne.
Well, that's exciting.
Yes, so we'll find out at about between 3 and 5 what the Prix de Lausanne has in store for the future.
Yeah, right. And here we have, front in the middle there is number 421, Matei Hulelo from
Yes.
Romania, aged 18 years and 1 month.
Yes, and he's training in Basel at the Ballettschule Theater Basel, and he is one of the ones who was granted acceptance from the summer intensive.
Right.
So for viewers who are considering, there will be a second edition
Right, and
coming this summer.
This is for European.
This is the European pre-selection,
Right.
and that will be taking place this summer in July.
Excellent. That's definitely something for you all to bear in mind.
Yes, and there's 4 candidates this year who were selected during that, so keep that in mind.
Excellent.
Should I show that again? I think it was ah, ooh, ee, ah, oh, ah, 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 oh. Yeah? Boom. Ah, ooh, ah, ee, ah, 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 ooh. I hope you were doing it with me. Huh, bah. E, ah, ah, ah. Yes. Anyone who turns the other way? No. No, it was good. Let's just do it again for them. Guys, don't get late in the counts. That's the only thing. This is fine. I don't see 2. I'm missing 2. MIA, where's 2? 2 has become 7, yeah? Where's 2? I think it should be 8, 1, 2. It's missing. Can we do 8? Just do it together. 5, 6, 7, and an 8. Up, 1 step, 2. Thank you. Being on the count sometimes help you dance better. Yeah, sometimes you're fighting the counts, and actually if you just stay on the count, you'd be fine. Also, I feel like I have the impression that you are not counting. I get that feeling. You know,
Et juste un petit rappel, si vous avez intérêt, il y aura la 2e édition du stage d'été pour le Prix de Lausanne cet été en juillet à Lausanne, qui sert comme présélection européenne. Et là, cette année, il y a 4 danseurs dans le concours qui ont fait le stage et qui ont été acceptés. Et cette année aussi, il y aura une première présélection à Osaka, au Japon.
Oh,
Et ça
super.
continue en Amérique du Sud aussi. Alors, il y a des moyennes vraiment avec le vidéo ou live avec une stage.
And the beautiful thing about doing a stage is that you do get to work with some of the teachers from the Prix and the coaches.
Yes, Armando was teaching, Nicolas Leriche was teaching, so
Right.
you really do work with the same people who are involved.
Yeah, so
in
that's
the
an
Prix de Lausanne.
excellent chance for people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we can see here as we're watching, Armando's really, it's really a workshop. He's
Yeah.
really pushing them to focus on the qualities, a great deal of precision.
Yeah, which certainly allows the jury the opportunity to see how these dancers are digesting that information.
Exactly. Yeah,
And that's a really important
yeah,
part of a dancer's life.
exactly. No, and I think in the group we're watching right now in the front here, 401 is a young man from Spain. And 402, you know, some very good movers.
Yeah, for
And
two
they're-
from the United States.
Yeah. And they're taking risk.
Yes, and when you take risk, it means you might fall out of movement. You might not be on your leg, but sometimes that's what we want to see, and you can only know if you push yourself to that limit.
Exactly.
It's best not to be too safe.
Exactly.
And the reason why we have to see these so many times is that the jury need the chance to spend enough time on each candidate that they're watching.
Exactly.
So even though, you know, it can get quite exhausting for the dancers, that's how the jury is getting the opportunity to really look closely at each individual candidate.
Exactly. You know, they have a hard task
Yeah.
to really objectively observe every candidate during the week.
So I'm really looking forward to talking to Nadia about how she's finding it.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, one. That's it. Come on, fresh dancers. 5, 6, 7, and a 8, and a 1, 2. Sensitivity, sensitivity, sensitivity. Yep. And 1. Up. Hey, up. Nice. Fresh dancers. 5, 6, 7, and 1. Up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Nice. Go on. Up. And 1. Up. All right. Yes, man. Yes. Yes. Very nice. Come. So if only being a dancer was dancing solos, if only that's how it was, but it's not, right? So, are you guys ready? We'll walk through it once to give them an idea. I just put all the combos together, if that's okay with you. Yeah, you saw enough of each one individually? We just put it together because I thought it'd be interesting that you see what it's like in a company. Because, you know, it's not all solos. For me, it was. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. Come on, from the top, we walk it through once.
What's quite interesting watching the level of physicality in this enchaînement or this routine that Armando has given them is whether the dancers can grasp the difference between how something feels and how it looks.
Oh, and sometimes it's awful to say, it feels great.
Feels amazing.
And it looks like, And sometimes you feel really, I disappointed, I wasn't on my best. And
Right.
sometimes you get on those performances, feedback, wow, it was so
Yeah.
alive or interesting or, yeah.
And I think too, when you've got such, you've got some of these very supple bodies and they're being pushed to extremes, but sometimes the nice thing is holding back from your extremity.
Yeah.
Because that's actually where the tension can be built.
Exactly. You can actually then phrase the use of your range of movement and...
Yeah, and these are certainly concepts that you develop as you mature as a dancer. So we don't necessarily expect that these dancers to have already developed that.
No, but they'll get there. But I have to say, we saw the young man number 411, a student of the Vaganova Academy.
Yes.
Just to see somebody so completely uninhibited and almost wild, just such a freedom. It's such a, I wouldn't expect that from a dancer trained at the Vaganova Academy, but great to see how he looks completely at home.
Yeah, and beautiful to watch such interpretation.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy. 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. All right. You gotta calm down, especially in a group. Yeah, you guys gotta calm down. Yeah, wasn't bad. Some of you forgot. There's not much I can do for that. Yeah, we can go over it again, but if you forget to leave and then someone has to do a battement, it can be a very big problem. Yeah? We can go through it one more time. We just go through it all together. In general, it's quite good. The beginning was excellent.
No, I think it's amazing when you see nowadays the extremes that choreographers are looking for in flexibility, strength, endurance, and that we're looking for bodies and physiques that have such extreme range. But that said, I think there's huge developments today going on about, dance medicine and healthy training practices and cross-training, gyrotonics, Pilates, yoga, mental training. I think it's I think we're in an interesting phase. Unfortunately, you do hear of severe injuries happening young when they're pushed into these acrobatic and too much too soon. But I hope that we can really together aim for healthy long-term.
No, that's right. Actually, I just did some research on that for an article for Dance Magazine about whether we're pushing flexibility too far in dance today. And we looked a little bit at the training and at what certain physical therapists are saying about building strength rather than pushing flexibility. And in fact, it's the head physiotherapist at the Australian Ballet, Sue Mays, who's done amazing research on hips and hip pathology and showing that it's keeping the strength in the muscles that protect stances.
Exactly. It's so important. I mean, I know myself, I was a gummy bear, and then I wound up at 19 in a steel back brace for 6 months with a compacted lower spine.
And that will teach you, won't it?
I had the best posture from then on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like when dancers I ended up with a very severe ankle problem early in my career because I wasn't using my strength to support myself. I was sitting into my joints and sitting into my flexibility.
Yeah.
So the minute you've had an injury like that,
then you learn.
You learn.
Well, hopefully we can proactively educate them to really respect their instrument and work with it.
And I think there's so much more of that going on.
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Up. No, way too late. Way too late. You forgot. They're doing battement, huh? I'm not changing it. So you have to, you forget every time. You keep forgetting to run, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, yes, 5, 6, 7, 8. No way. Remember what we said you do? Bum, 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 bum. The end of the world. flamenco. Yeah? Can we try it again? And then we do it. Otherwise, it was fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flamenco. I don't know why I put that in there. I don't know. I like flamenco. I don't know. Yeah? Try not to be right behind someone. We say find an empty space. Find the empty space. Yeah? All right, that was the general. You guys ready for the premiere? How much time do I have? 40 minutes more. Oh. No, well, it's up to you, dear jury. I will let you decide. So we will do this at least twice more, and then you can decide if you want to see more. It's no problem. Yep. I can always clean them, and it's no problem. Yeah, we'll see. Oops. You know what? But you look good. No need to, you know. All right, let's do it one more time. Guys, put your performance on. Listen, if you could win the Prix de Lausanne just by having energy, then I would drink a Red Bull and I would win. Yeah? So that's not how you win something. Yeah? Sensitivity, detail, clarity. Do you know what I mean? Now we showed already what you can do, and now I want to show another side of you. Yeah? Help me show this side of you. Don't just shut off and start dancing. Yeah? 1, 2, to the left, 4. You know, actually the future is helping people. The future is nice dancers. The future is being sensitive and positive. That's the future. Yeah? So help each other, be together. Yeah? And be positive. This is what we want. Yeah? It's not one against the other. Not this moment. Yeah? All right, come on, men. Let's go. Of course. After they do this, they do this, and then we have time. So, of course, you could see everything 2 by 2. And then, absolutely. That's easy. Are you ready? Just when you finish the end, just try not to be behind someone. Yeah? I'm looking at the end to see if anyone goes behind someone. Yeah? Take a deep breath. Think about something you like about your dancing. I'll give you a moment. That's hard, right? 5, 6, 7, and a 8, and a 1. 1, 5.
Just in case, normally we have to place 3 men till 11.
Okay.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Stay in line. 1, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, Okay, guys, you look good. You look good. So I think what we'll do now, take a sip of water, and we'll come back, and actually the jury would like to see you more separated to do the phrase, yeah? Now that we've seen, they've shown, yeah, the phrases and the big, they would like to see you more individual, yeah? So I'll yell at you as always, yeah? Go drink some water first. Water is essential to a dancer diet. Right? Sorry, I was too fast.
Right.
Good. So we're here with Nadia de Ferme. Pleasure to have you here on the jury. And you're the director of the Royal Ballet School of Antwerp. And how's the week going?
Good, good. It's been very inspiring.
Yeah?
Yeah, lots of talents.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a long week for the jury when you really have to stay focused and everything the whole week.
It is. Yeah, the first day was very hard. But already yesterday I got into the rhythm. And today it's different because we see something else from the kids. First 2 days was just classical and it's good. We see them in another way now.
Exactly.
And how do you find evaluating contemporary? Is this a more difficult thing to evaluate than classical dance?
Well, of course, I come from the classical dance, so of course I have like a system in the classical dance to evaluate, and in the contemporary it's a bit different. It's more like feeling-wise. It's also not set in the same way, the class itself. So in that way, yeah, it's a bit more difficult. But of course, you see the people that are like natural movers. And, yeah, you can see the difference quite fast.
Do you look at potential? Is there something that you can judge that someone might not have realized their contemporary facility yet, but they have the potential to do so?
Yes, I do think so, because you can see also the kids that haven't had much of contemporary. So you can see that they want to, but they don't know how yet. Like they didn't get the tools. That you can see, yes.
And are there some candidates where you saw in classical and now they've completely surprised you as a different dancer, or?
Yeah, few.
Yeah?
Yeah, a few dancers that for me scored better now than in the classical. Indeed.
And how was it for you? Because you trained classically, but how were your experiences in contemporary? Was it a shock, or did you enjoy it, or?
Well, I must say, in my time,
It wasn't that long ago.
it was. We didn't have that much contemporary,
No.
but I always think when I would have been born later that I would have been a good contemporary dancer. So I didn't get enough opportunity, I think, to explore that side of me. Because we had jazz. I love jazz.
Oh, okay.
But we didn't have so much contemporary. We just had Graham technique in the schools, and then in my career, yeah, it was like the era of the big story ballets.
Yeah.
So that's what I danced most.
Yeah.
So it was more like the acting, dancing stuff. So sadly enough, I didn't explore much of that side of me.
Okay.
How's it going with the rest of the jury? Are you all getting to know one another, and are you talking behind the scenes, or are you keeping things quite private?
No, I think we share quite a lot in a nice way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very nice team, I think.
Do you think there are any differences of opinion yet?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know, but for now I didn't have that feeling.
Right.
I didn't have the feeling that somebody was like,
Okay. And now you yourself won the Prix de Lausanne.
well, I won
So
a prize.
You
I
won
didn't
a prize.
won it all.
No, you won a prize. But how did you deal? Were you a nervous competitor? Did it excite you? Did it push you forwards?
Well, in my time, before I did Lausanne, I did Varna, and Varna was a very bad experience for me. There was a lot of concurrence, and it was like nobody was talking to each other. And when I came here, it was like a kind of family feeling.
Yeah.
You got to know the candidates. You had to like work together because you had to learn like enchaînements. So.
Yeah.
So you had to be more of a team player, and I like that more. So for me, Lausanne was a great experience because I didn't feel like all eyes on me and like wanting bad. So in that way, for me, it was a very nice experience.
Oh,
Lausanne.
good. Well, I think it's a pleasure for us to have you here this week. And I think you've given a whole week of your time. You've got the school in Antwerp. You've got a lot of things on your plate, but it's a real pleasure to have you here.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great chance for the candidates because they all get feedback from the jury. It's all very constructive and
Just before we let you go, what sort of advice would you give our viewers if they're thinking of doing the Prix de Lausanne one day? Is there any advice you can give them?
Well, I think for the Prix de Lausanne, you should really get into both styles of dance. Because what I see now is that some are very good classical, but you can feel that they didn't do much of the contemporary side. So I think you really should, explore and practice more both. And the other thing is that what I find very important, and I think also maybe I can speak for the other judges, the authenticity. It's so important, the individuality to show that.
Right.
Because, as a professional dancer, as a public, that's also what you want to see, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to see the personalities.
exactly.
Yeah.
Good.
Because everybody's different.
Yeah. Good. Well, we'll let you rejoin your seat on
Okay,
the jury
thank
to
you.
hopefully find the next individuals and the ones that stand out.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
too.
much.
Thank you too. Bye-bye. Was it all right?
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 8, and 1, 2, go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, drop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, cut. 1, 2, yes, love it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, up, 4, nice, 5, 6, go. All right, nice. Very nice, this group. Yeah. All right, don't block the pianist. That's the only thing, because he can't see. Yeah? All right, you boys ready? 5, 6, 7 and a 8 and a 1, 2, 3. Nice, and 1, 2, 3. Nice, and 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2 down, up, 4, chin, up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Sharp, yeah. All right. 6. That was excellent for a 7. 8 and a 1, 2. Relax. 4, 5, 6, 7. You know the counts. And a 1. Up. 5. All right. 7. 8 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, nice. That's it. Up. 7. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and a 8 and a 1. Hey, up, 1, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Step 2, 3, 4. Jump 5, 6, curve 7, 8, go 1. Up, 4 and 5, 6, yes, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. All right. That was excellent. I think I'm too slow in general, the tempo.
In general?
In general, I'm too slow. I'm yelling and I'm throwing you off, Paul. 5, 6, 7, and a 8, and a 1, 2, 3. Now we're driving. Up and a 1, 2, 3. Open your legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2. Deep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, 1. Bend your knees. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. 7, 8, and 1, 2. Plie. Chin. Up and 1. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 8, and a 1, 2, 3. Yes, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't just throw yourself. 1, 2. Up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. And 1. Nice. Up. Go 5, 6, 7. Go 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. 4, 13. 7 and an 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6, 7 and a 8 and a 1. Down, 2, up, 3, 4, go, 5, 6, turn, 7, 8, go, 1, fall, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, cut, 1, go, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Beautiful. That's a big improvement for 11. If there's a most improved award, absolutely. Big improvement.
No, I think as we're watching the men here, a theme which keeps popping into my head, height.
Yes.
Because I know you see some amazing male dancers who are very small, and then you see some beautiful, tall women.
Right.
And the more company directors you speak to, they say, I'm looking for tall men, tall men, tall men. It's become such an issue, I mean...
And it's not just their height, it's also proportions.
Yeah,
Because some dancers have long arms,
yeah,
and if you're a man, it helps to have longer arms because you can manipulate your
Yeah.
partner better.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same for girls in terms of their proportions, in terms of leg length,
Yeah,
length of torso, all of these things.
yeah. I know it's just become so hard. So many audition notices for companies now, they just simply state minimum height 1.80 meters.
Right,
And you see so many good young men, and it's so hard to find work.
right.
I know a lot of the schools are, well, how strict should we be on admitting students
Yeah.
based on their height for men? It's become a real... I think on one hand, we're seeing a lot more diversity in dance. You see a lot more tall, small, you see a lot more diversity, but height can really still be a...
Certainly for the classical companies.
Exactly.
But we are also seeing so many interesting companies that sit in between classical and contemporary.
Yeah,
And I think there are many more opportunities for those sorts of dancers in those companies.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting maybe as another part of their research for young students to really get acquainted with the sorts of companies that are out there that might suit them personally.
Exactly.
There's a place for people, but you really have to do your research.
Yeah. No, and I think also as schools, we don't want to give students false hope.
Absolutely, that's really important.
Yeah, you have to be realistic. So,
Yeah. And I think if you find that you're not the right physique for a dance career, there are so many other aspects of dance that you can go into.
exactly.
You can go into teaching, you can go into choreography,
Yeah.
go into directing.
Yeah. No, there are many options to explore.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
many styles of dance and different companies.
And there's such rich and rewarding careers.
One correction. I don't want Fred Flintstone. Yeah? I want drama in the legs. Drama in the legs. No, that's too many. Yeah, exactly. Big steps, not small steps. Do you know who Fred Flintstone is? Yeah, right. 5, 6, 7 and a 8 and a 1. All right, don't try nothing new. Go. 8, 1. 7, 8, 1. That's it. Stay with the counts, please. 7, 8, sensitivity. Sensitivity. 7, 8, 1. Up and 1. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 8, and a 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1. Take your time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2. Nice. 4, sensitivity. 7, 8, 1, 2. No bumps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, and a 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 7, 8, and 1, up, go 1, go, up, and 1, up, go. All right. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. 419, I see you. I see you. You look good. You look good. I see you. I know some of you feel like you're not good at contemporary. I see you. You're fine. Yeah? I'll tell you when it's bad. Yeah? All right, boys. The finale. No pressure. Are you ready? All right. Dance with your hearts. 5, 6, 7, and a 8, and a 1. Stay on the beat. 7, 8, and a 1. 6.
Voilà.
Yes, and we're watching now here the final group.
C'est presque le fin.
Yep. And I have a feeling we'll probably, it seems like the class is going to wrap up a few minutes early.
Yes.
Which is fine. I think the jury's had a great chance to see them all.
Yes, they've done it each now 3 by 3, so the jury's really been looking closely at each dancer.
Exactly. And then we will be back at 1:45 Swiss time, so that's in about 2.5 hours. And this will be our first chances here to see Monique Loudière on stage doing the classical coaching with the girls B.
Yes, I can't wait. So that's the second group of girls, aged 17 and 18 years, on stage at
Exactly.
1:45?
1:45, exactly. So at 13h45, on va vous retrouver sur la scène
Oui.
pour le coaching classique avec Monique Loudière.
Super.
À bientôt.
3, yes, 420, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, go, 2, up, 4, 5, 6, 7, nice floor work, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, easy, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 8, and a 1, 2, up, hey, reach, 7, 8, 1, go, 2, 3, jump, up, yes, 6, 7, 8, cut, 1, go, 2, 3, 4, go, 5, 6, 7, 8, go, 1, 2, go, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Not bad, guys. You look good. How do you feel? Yeah? I think in general, when you guys are there, I know you have to give energy, but I would say that's the biggest correction from my side, is that you guys can be more sensitive. Be more sensitive when you dance, because you're already men, yeah? Doesn't mean be weak. Sensitive doesn't mean weak, yeah? So I think you guys can be sharp. You can be sharp and give less energy. You can still be big, and you still can be sharp. It doesn't need energy, yeah? Also, I think you guys can look up more. Everyone's looking a bit like you're gonna drown, you know? You know, when you swim, you try to keep your head above water. It's the same when you dance, yeah? So in general, I think you can keep your head up. That's a bad habit. And when you keep your head up, keep your eyes up, because some of you, you know what I mean? They keep the head up with the eyes down. Yeah? So this is something I can say. Don't announce your mistakes. I don't want to know. You know? If you fall, get up. If you get hit back. Yeah? They won't be there next time. Bam! Moving on. Ha! Yeah? Sorry. Whatever you feel about contemporary, guys, please invest in it and give it a chance. There's no way, even if you want to do classical stuff, that's the last thing I say, there's no way in 2020 you're getting by without doing contemporary. Yeah? Invest in it. Yeah? You're not doing it for us, you're not doing it for them, and you're not doing it for your teachers. You're doing it for yourself. Yeah? So as much as you work on ballet, try to find some time to work on your contemporary, whatever that means for you. Yeah? Take some water. Take some water. Let me talk to the jury.
Wait, guys. We can let you go directly. 5, 6, 7,